What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to TD PHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We are live on this amazing night of December 31st, 2020. Man, that's a blessing. I don't know why it just hit me a totally different way. It actually caught me off guard. Just to be able to say that we are live here on December 31st, 2020. That's a blessing. There's a lot of people that didn't make it to this point this year, the very last day of 2020. This nation has lost a lot of people this year. We lost Dolphin fans. We lost fans in general. And everybody who's watching right now, recognize we're blessed to even be able to watch, because we lost a lot of people this year. But here we are in the last minutes of 2020, and we find ourselves breathing. We're definitely blessed. And I'm appreciative of 2020. Despite all of the, what's the best way to put it? Yeah, however you want to put it, the chaos. I don't know. Despite all of it, I was able to find many blessings in the joys out of 2020. I really was. Our TD PHINSTALK family grew larger, bigger, and better. I got to spend a whole lot more time with family. Really got to accomplish a lot of personal things outside of this in my life as well. 2020 brought a lot of pain and tears, but it also brought joy in different ways for some people as well. It also found its way of bringing understanding to a lot of things in many people's lives as well. It's crazy. But as we celebrate the new year, we're going to try to bring it in together. So thank you if you're tuning in right now. I know a lot of people are doing certain things, so they may join us later or in a moment. You know, we're going to try to have a good stream, enjoy our time together. If you're free, hang out with us. We want to bring in 2020 together, talk about some different things, and then just enjoy the night. We got a new year on the horizon. We're going to talk about what to expect with TD PHINSTALK in the year 2021. We're going to talk about some of the accomplishments of TD PHINSTALK in 2020. One moment, my wife is calling, I believe. Hold on. Make sure she's okay. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm live. Okay. All right, my bad. But yes, we're gonna talk about a lot of these things. And they're outside right now. I'm in Florida. I don't know how people do it in other states, but they're pretty much running fireworks and shooting guns. You know, that's what they do in Florida. They fire firearms and let off fireworks. So it's a mix of both. You can tell the difference, but I'm inside, hopefully safe. And with my TD PHINSTALK family right now. I wanted to go through some of the accomplishments of TD PHINSTALK in the year 2020 and before. As you know, TD PHINSTALK, I'm guessing here because I always mix this up, either April or May. I believe it was May of 2018 is when we started the channel. We're not even 3 years in yet. I believe it was somewhere around May or something like that of 2018 when we started the channel. But in 7 months, in our first year in 2018, we welcomed 3,300 family members to TD PHINSTALK. Those were the first 3,300 family members if you joined in 2018. And if we have any of those individuals, let me know in the comment section right now if you joined in 2018. Put it in the comment section. Just throw your 2018 up if you joined this channel in 2018. I want to show some appreciation and love to some of y'all, man. But let me know if you're, and I guess that's my day one. Topic Tackle was 2018. Try NGO. Fins Mob 305. Yes, sir. Flipside Fishing. Godzilla. for quite some time, man. Hold on. This is actually a good time. Some people need to get these mods. Richard, Alec, oh man, Alec Siegel. I'm saying Alec. Let me see. Rock Rims. Shout out to all the 2018, the class of 2018. Is that how we should do it? Shout out to the class of 2018, man. Brian, Andrew, that's what's up, man. Top 50 subscribers, TD. Life's a gamble. That's what's up, man. Real day one. Man, I see you, Al. Thank you. But yes, those are 2018, man. So in 2018, we added 3,300 subscribers. So we moved ourselves forward, guys. We have moved ourselves to 2019. And in 2019, we exceeded what we did in 2018. We added 3,900 family members to the channel. Now, some would say that's down, especially for the given fact that in 2018, we were only live for about 8 months. And we got 3,300. And in 2019, we had 12 months and it was only 3,900. But a lot happened in 2019. We sold the team off. You know what I mean? We got rid of all our best players. The interest for the Dolphins went down greatly last year. It was the tank for 2 a year, but we still were able to add 3,900 family members to the channel. And this year in 2020, I am here. Well, first off, if you're 2019, let me know in the comment section. Put it in the comment section right now if you're 2019, if you joined us when we were struggling, man. Those first games and what I think I went to like 7 games or something. I even traveled to Dallas to go to that game. I think I went to like 6 games. 2019 was the year where I went to all those games. Y'all remember? I went to all, and I was live at the game, streaming like I do on Sundays now here. I was on my phone, holding my phone the whole game. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left at the game. If y'all remember, in 2019, a lot of y'all saw me holding my phone at games, giving y'all live play-by-play. I ain't gonna lie. That was hard, y'all. That was some real work. But I did it. We got it done at the stadiums, leaving the stadiums, had my phone, this phone. I don't know. I don't know if it was this phone. Maybe it was. I don't know. But still remember the Ravens game, TD. Exactly, man. Exactly. So y'all remember that. That was 2019. Now here we are in 2020. A rough year for many people, but I'm here to report. Like, this is official, guys. And when I say official, let me tell y'all what's crazy about this being official. Like literally what's crazy about it. In 2020, 2018, we added 3,300. 2019, we added 3,900. And in 2020, we added 7,000 subscribers literally on the dot. Like, y'all may think I'm joking. Literally on the dot. Now, we might get 1 or 2 more, and it might be 7,005 by the end of the night. But when I just checked, we added 7,000 subscribers on the dot. 7,000 exactly. Literally the exact number. I checked before I went live, and it's crazy. So in 2020, we almost had what we had in the first 2 years alone, man. So if you're a member of the class of 2020, let us know in the comment section and drop your 2020 right now in the comment section. If you start rocking with TDPHINSTALK in 2020, drop it in the comment section right now. 1.3K, I was here, TD. Day 1, 2018. There go 2020. Oscar, Talk AFC, Dolphins, Roman, man, Tyrone, Triff, Beast. I see our all sports highlights, man. Oh, 2020 here right now. They showing up. Lorenzo, I see you. Roman, man. Andrew, okay. CF, Old Man 803. Man, Malcolm Ward. Somebody said 50 subs. I was here. True day 1. Smiles. Man, I appreciate all of y'all. Fan panel. Larry, you was 2020? That's crazy, man. I didn't even think about that. Larry is 2020. Man, the class, I'm sorry, this is funny to me saying the class of 2020. Wow. But yes, man. So this year has been a huge year. We're gonna end the year with a total combined subscriber count of about 14,218 last I checked. So it'll probably be 14,225, something like that is probably what the official number will be. Larry said February, March. Yep. Wow, that's amazing, man. That means we linked and gravitated right away with each other. Because that's when we were you were actually on the show a lot back then. But yes, man. So 2020 has just been beautiful. Now, what are we expecting to it? Now, I had a goal to reach 13,000 subs this year. We exceeded 12,000 actually. We exceeded that by 2,200 subs. Next year, I actually had a goal to add 4,000 subs, but I'd be doing myself a disservice. I'm really at this point, I have a goal to increase our subscriber base as far as our family members by another 7,000. And I think we can do it over 21,000 subs by the end of the year. And it could be a lot more than that, guys. But you know, I always set a goal, and it's something where monthly I make sure I'm striving to achieve those goals and hit it as hard as I possibly can. Because the funny thing is, early this year, I fell below my goal. Remember, I was supposed to get to 13,000. And when the summer came and it was slow, no camps, none of that, it just slowed down greatly. And we were adding like 200 or 300, 400 subs a month. And then all of a sudden, when the season started, believe it or not, we were averaging about 6, 7 a month. But no, like literally, guys, October, we added 1,000 subs alone. November, we literally added almost 2,000 subs in November alone. And in December, we just added another 1,000. So we added 4,000 subscribers in 3 months. Literally, October, November, and December, we have literally added 4,000 family members to this channel. So somebody said, why not 10, TD? Because at the end of the day, it's no different from saying, why not 20? You know, I'm not doing it where, man, I'm going to add another 20. It's like a lot of people may have the wrong idea. I'm not really doing this channel to like, oh, 1 million subscribers, this and that. Of course, that'd be beautiful, but I just love adding on to our family. And if we do 10, that's beautiful too. But I love also going after goals. I am a goal getter, ladies and gentlemen. I love setting goals and going after them. So what I do is I try to provide the best content, and I work hard, and I try to stream as much as I can. I try to have the breaking news. I try to give good takes on what I think and allow myself to grow doing this, not grow as a YouTube channel, but grow as somebody who's talking sports, talking football. So I always set goals. I always set goals for myself, you know. And it's a beautiful thing because I always have something that I'm working towards. I'm legitimately a goal getter, guys. So y'all will see a lot more of that on the family channel because we'll be talking a lot more about that type of stuff. But shout out to Daryl Wallace with the donation. The homie been rocking with us for quite some time. He said, Happy New Year's, brother. I subscribe after the Patriots game, and I wish you and your family nothing but the best in 2021. Fins up. That's what's up, man. Subscribed after the Patriots game and has been rocking with us and showing love ever since. And don't think I haven't noticed that, bro. Trust me, I have. And I appreciate you, man. Cullen Parham with the donation said, hell of a job this year and keep grinding. Big things coming. And I appreciate that, man. And everything you just said, I already know. And I don't say that to be cocky. I say that to be confident, because what's out there for you will be given to you if you go for it. You got to put the work in. So I've been putting work in, and I know I can put more in. I know I can put more in, more than I have, you know. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to rock it out, man, because the larger this family, the larger the influence is. You know, in my mind also, there's always a bigger picture. You know, so the larger this family is, the larger the influence is. And when we say influence, we want to use it responsibly, but there's bigger and better things that I have coming down the pipeline. We're just seeing the beginnings of them, and I'm glad that you all could take this journey with me. But yeah, man, some other things that we have for 2021 coming up. You already know we're going to have our regular schedule. Okay, I'll be bringing you breaking news whenever we do, and commentary and analysis. Believe in FinStalk podcast is going to be on a whole nother level in 2021. So make sure, if you haven't subscribed to Believe in FinStalk podcast on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, you got to go check that out. All right, it's the podcast, TD FinStalk, but it's titled Believe in FinStalk, BLEAV, with the Believe Podcast Network. So I have a deal with the Believe Podcast Network. I drop podcasts, so make sure you check that out if you just need a good listen. Right now, I'm doing one episode a week, but in 2021, I want to increase that and go real heavy on it. I paused on it because we were out of town and I didn't have all the proper equipment to do it. But next week, you'll have those episodes resume on a bigger and better level. P.O. Box is coming soon. Hopefully next week. Next week, the P.O. Box. I'm going to make sure that that's done. All right. Yeah, I got mail in my new place, so I should be able to get it. Because we moved, as you all know, about 3 months ago, we moved. So I need to get the new P.O. Box for the new location. What else? I'm going to try to bring a lineup. I'm going to try to bring a lineup in 2021, an effective lineup. I want to explain that to you all real quick, okay? And I want to make sure that I'm doing this responsibly, okay? There's a lot of people that love talking Miami Dolphins football and football in general. Now, YouTube isn't for everybody to where they want to manage a channel. This is because everybody who's ever been on this channel, you can ask them. I've always encouraged any and everybody, start your own channel. You're talented. Everybody loves hearing your takes. Start your stuff. Anybody will tell you that. I mean, honestly, you can go look at some of the newer YouTubers with the Dolphins. Hey, I started because TD, or I started because TD encouraged me to, or they just started because, I said a few things and they know I was correct and they would be great at it. And I'm always trying to encourage others to start a channel or a Dolphins channel, because a lot of people have a stuff to say. Put it like this. Every time I go live, y'all read the comment section more than me. TD don't know what he's talking about. Oh, TD knows exactly what he's talking about. Whatever side of the spectrum you're on, you have a voice too. And a lot of people that argue with me, oh, TD's wrong on this and that. I hate when y'all just hear my voice. I'm going to be honest. I love different takes. Like, it's refreshing whenever I have someone on and they say, I disagree and here's why. It's refreshing because different perspectives are so important. That's why I always encourage y'all, go listen to all the YouTubers. I promote every YouTuber, every Dolphin YouTuber, man. It's Dolphin YouTubers that y'all probably don't even know about that I've reached out to and said, hey, we got to collab. They got to know that you're out here on YouTube. You're great at what you do. So, and I got some collabs coming up with some people that y'all may not even know do YouTube, but they talk Dolphin football, and I think that they're really good. And I'm going to have them on, or I'll be on theirs, and I'll drop the link to the video I do with theirs, just to let you know about some other opinions. Everybody doesn't have to agree all the time. And it's not about that. There's different opinions, different thought processes in this game of football. So, with that being said, I'm going to try my best to do an effective lineup in 2021. So some of y'all may say, what is a lineup, TD? Well, since so many people have something to say, hop on TD FinStalk. Hop on TD FinStalk. I got the time this year. In 2021, what's going to be happening is I'm going to be doing informal auditions. So what that means, let me explain that to you. Before I do, Cullen with the donation said, this is just because you have been there for us the whole time. That means a lot, bro. Appreciate you, homie. So let me explain to y'all what that means by informal audition. If you're interested in joining a segment on TD FinStalk, so what is a segment? Every Monday night, I might have a specific segment. And you might be by yourself. You might be one of two people or one of three people who have their own 1 hour segment on Monday nights. Same thing Tuesday night, potentially. Wednesday night, potentially. Thursday, Friday. So we can have around the clock Miami Dolphins talk, different opinions. And I'm still going to do me. I'm still going to be in and out going live when I want to, regardless. I might even be live at the same time as my channel being live. I might have two lives going at once. I just realized you can do that. But anyway, but I want to give other people an opportunity, to talk they talk, and have the voice of people. I don't matter if you got a channel or not. It doesn't matter. I ain't no jealousy in my blood. I want you to be a million times bigger than me. I want the haters to come by and be like, that's why this person got more subscribers than you, because you suck. I appreciate it. That's what I want. So it's nothing, man. So if you're interested in being a part of a lineup in 2021, email me. Hey, bro, I love to talk football or Dolphins football and be a part of a segment. So once I got a lot of people that's emailing me, what'll happen is I'll probably invite you on a stream to do a collab with me, and I'll get the posts of the people. They like what they hear, they this and that. Then I'll add individuals to a segment as we go. It's that simple. I mean, it is literally that simple. Now, do I have money to pay people? No, because YouTube been playing with my money ever since day one anyway. So I'll make that clear now. All right. But at the same token, the one thing that they don't play with are the donations and stuff that people send. So during that segment, if people donating stuff, we'll talk through all of that and make sure you're taken care of or whatever. But that's all. That's a one-on-one conversation. But that's why I appreciate everybody who donates, by the way, to the channel. Thank y'all for your love and support constantly, always. But I'm just trying to make this a channel because, one thing I've learned, I love doing this so much now that I start, looking at, other YouTubers that do sports and studying their channels. And, there's a few people that I love what they do. It's almost like they have around the clock content. Wouldn't you love to have a channel where you could just be like, man, let's see what they talking about with the Dolphins right now. And you just turn it on and bam, no matter who's on, but they're still talking Dolphins football. So I want to work towards that eventually one day. But right now, we got to start from square one. So I want to start to introduce those segments and those, time frames and do little shows, man. Do show. And I'm not going to be on all the shows. I mean, but I want to be able to do that. It's no different from Skip and Shannon every morning for 2 hours, or, first take every 2 hours or at night or whenever it is. So I want to introduce that and make sure that we have those things going. Like I said, and even if you already have a channel, you can hit me up. I'd love to have you on and be a part of a segment or something. So I just want to be able to provide around the clock, commentary. Now, also, again, if you're a minor, if you're under 18, I ain't trying to, put you on blast or nothing, but, reach out, talk to your parents first, and then have your parents, send something that says that it's cool, because, there are different things and laws and stuff like that, especially when it comes to minors. And I'll be honest with you, it'll be pretty hard, but we'll figure it out if we have to. So I just want to make that clear as well, because I ain't got no time for drama. I'm just keeping it 1,000, but the future's bright for you either way. But anywho, but yeah, man, skip the tour hater probably, but you'll be able to explain why. TD, for your segment, you should just make a donation sound or a donation notice on the top of the screen or something. Yeah, I try not to use all those softwares and stuff that do all of that extra stuff. I try to keep it just like this. But I'll see. I'll try to find something that's friendly. But I try my best to read every donation because I want it to be more. I don't like to pass on donations. Some people put the sound thing up every time somebody donated, they go bling, and then people read it. But I like to personally read donations. I like to personally have the dialogue with the person who's sending it. I like to personally thank them. Thank you so much for investing in what we're doing. So that's kind of why I like doing it myself instead of letting the thing just go bling or whatever. I just like keeping that personal, because somebody sending you money for what you're doing is personal too. Just my thoughts, That's people don't have to go on their phone and hit approve and link their bank account to say here's $2, $5, 10, 20, 50, 100. They don't have to do that, but some people take that time. Like, I'm gonna be honest, there's probably a lot of people that want to donate, but too lazy to do it. And I ain't going through all them steps. I'll just keep listening. I appreciate you, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But with those who actually take the time and, set it up and send it, it means a lot to me. So I like to personalize my appreciation by reading their comment, answering it, elaborating if I can, or whatever. So I think I would take that over a bling sound anytime, That's just where I am with it. Now, I know I got to answer for everything almost. I don't want people to think, oh, he don't take suggestions. I see y'all emails, and I do. Sometimes there's other things that are in the work where I'm not actually doing what y'all suggest, but I'm working towards it. So it's a lot, These channels are a lot as well. Great show and love to talk. Appreciate you, Danny. There's a lot that goes into these channels, man, but it's work, but it's something that I love to do, man, and y'all motivate me to continue to do it. Let me see, what was that he said? Sorry, my mic is screwing up. Oh, well, mine is too. That's my next investment. I'm actually going to get me another. Matter of fact, it's not the mic, it's the stand. The stand actually broke, and I have it rigged right now. So honestly, tonight or tomorrow, I need to order another stand that'll go for this mic, because I need to get another stand. I might want to have something that drop in on me or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I do want to do something as far as my audio if my mic work. So I'll figure that out. Outside of that, man, I'm loving every bit of it. The channel's doing great things. I'm enjoying it. Outside of that, it is what it is, man. I love 2020. We went through a lot, but I love 2020. And also, our team is on the rise. The Miami Dolphins are on the rise. When is there going to be a better time to believe in the Fins, man? Our team is literally on the rise, and we're going to take off for that alone. I do recognize in marketing in itself, the more we win and the better we get, the more even this channel and other channels that talk Dolphin football will grow. That's why I tell people, if you're going to start a channel, get in now, man. This is the opportunity right now. Like, we're early in our success. We're early in it. Get in now, start practicing your craft, and enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy the ride, man. I agree, TD. Dolphins on the rise. Future looks bright. It really does. If Miami makes the playoffs, expect your subs to spike again. Every time. That's inevitable. I always stream every playoff game anyway. Honestly, my subs spike in the playoffs with other. Really, you know what I love about the playoffs when I stream? Of course, I'll always love having Dolphin family members on the channel, but I get a lot of new family members, subs of other teams, because when I do live play-by-play, I do unbiased play-by-play in the playoffs. It's just, I'm telling it how it is. I have no vested interest in any team that's playing. Of course, in the past, I didn't, because the Dolphins weren't even close. But now I won't. It's still in those games. So I pick up a lot of subscribers during the playoffs, and I try to do every game that I can, because it's a amazing time to do it. But we'll see. But yeah, we go to the playoffs, is definitely going to be crazy. Imagine winning a Super Bowl, though. Imagine winning a Super Bowl. That's even crazier, man. And this channel has already opened me up to so many opportunities, man. Like the first year, and I told y'all, like 2019, when the Miami Miracle, I remember they got me in with the organization. Let me tell you what, 2019, when I got in with the organization after Miami Miracle, I remember CBS came to my house, CBS Sports, for Good Morning Football. They shot their little, so y'all saw me on TV 2 years ago on CBS Sports in the morning. They called me the Dolphin super fan at the time. And then it got me in with the organization with the Dolphins. They were trying to have me come to all of those games, and I attended a lot of them. It just got it was so much work, man. It was work. Like literally streaming at the game in the hot sun or with my kids and all that. It was work, but I did it for the channel because I love doing it. But then after that, I was blessed to get the intermediate credentials. So I actually have media credentials with the Dolphins, but only for their community events and stuff like that. I'm welcome to all of their community events right now. I haven't maximized that opportunity because of COVID. When I finally got those credentials, COVID kind of hit, and it was like, I'm not going to be going out there. Like they said, like every week I get something from the organization. Hey, are you coming to this? This player and that player will be there, but are you coming to, Joe DiMaggio Hospital? The Dolphins are donating, $2 million. Are you going to come do a story on that? I get every invite every week for that, for all of those events. Cure for Life, the bikes, when they rode the bikes, when Flores was there, all that. Like I could be around them, but when COVID hit, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not risking that with my family. But when things calm down and I got an opportunity, I'm going to start doing those events because that's what I have to do to actually earn my media credentials for the sports side of it, the actual games. And, not just the games, but the just press coverage, practice, all the stuff. When you see Omar killing them and when you see all of those guys, asking their questions, I just had to go through this first process. So I'm really waiting on all this COVID stuff to be done with for me to feel comfortable, for me and my family to be going to all of those events around so many different people and stuff like that. So we'll see. But I've always been trying to make moves on that front, but I also have other ways to get those credentials as well that I'm working on, just in case I can bypass it. But I still have that option, which is always good. Also, y'all saw me in the commercial recently. That was pretty cool for 2020. They're going to be playing that for the next several months. ESPN reached out to me via email, and first they wanted to verify if I was the owner of the reaction, the Miami Miracle. Like literally, Miami Miracle was 2 years ago. But yeah, ESPN contacted me 3 weeks ago asking me, can they use 2 seconds of my video? And it woke me up, guys. If you know how much money you can make in 2 seconds, whoa, it woke me up. It tells you, man, there's somebody out here making a lot of money, and I need to be heading in that direction. But yes, 2 seconds, so they bought the rights of that Miami Miracle reaction. Those 2 seconds, they bought it for 6 months. So I sold it to them for 6 months, pretty much. $500 TD. No, sir. No, sir. You be surprised. Hey, we'll leave that alone. All right. We'll leave that alone. But yes, man. So they have it for 6 months. And that's all good. That was perfect. It was a shock to me when they, I'm like, when they asked for it, I was about to be like, yeah, you can use it. But they were like, this is what we'll offer, blah, blah, blah. I said, what you need to send the paperwork? All right, let me read this. Oh, okay. The easiest 2 seconds of my life, I promise you. But anyway, but that was pretty cool. Being in that commercial. And now the Miami Dolphins reached out to me 2 days ago, 2 days ago. The Dolphins hit me up again. And they love my Raiders reaction, I guess. And they said, they want to use it and they'll hit me back on the details and stuff of that too. So I just actually signed a release and verified that no minors are in the video or whatever unless I give consent. And so they have that. They're going to make something pretty soon. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't use it. Well, they'll probably post it on IG and Twitter and stuff as they always do. So when they post it, whenever they post it, they'll post it. So we'll see when they post it and what they use it for. But that'll be pretty cool too. So it's just been fun, man. It's just been fun. Everybody hit me up. And IG, Twitter is finally over 1,000 subscribers on both of those. And y'all know I don't even be knowing what to do on those things. I don't even IG and Twitter, that was a shock to have over 1,000. I'm not on there nearly as much as I should be, but I'm going to try to do better in 2020 in regards to that. Owen George with the donation said, Bills fan here. Remember me from last year's first matchup? I kept donating and it helped the Fins, but Bills ended up winning. I'll be back Sunday. I do remember. We were going back and forth on the stream. I was like, all right, you keep donating. I remember that stream. I do remember that stream. The donations were supposed to be helpful, and y'all still end up winning. So, but hey, don't mess your money up this time because we getting that W. Man, this is the home of the real Dolphins fans. Yes, man. And it's a lot of people that take offense to that. This is TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. That's the saying for this channel, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. There's a lot of people take offense to that. They'll hit me up in email, bro, you ain't no home. I'm like, man, it's just this the home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, baby. I ain't saying that the home of nobody else don't mean you ain't got real fans, but I'm just making it clear over here, real Miami Dolphin fans rock over here. That's facts. Home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, period. And if you're a fan of another team, you hanging out with the home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Fans up, baby. Whether you like it or not. Where are you from, TD? I'm from South Florida, born and raised in Hollywood, Florida, Memorial Hospital. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was there until the age of 18. Then I went to college in Daytona Beach, Florida at Bethune-Cookman University. Well, Bethune-Cookman College at the time. While I was there, it changed to a university. Graduated college, bachelor's of science in criminal justice, minor in psychology. Moved on to Texas. I was actually going to be an officer. Just giving you a quick rundown. But I realized there were safer ways to make money. I ended up getting an insurance entry level, worked my way all the way up to upper management, and then realized, you know what? I keep on making other people a lot of money. I keep on doing projects that's saving companies hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm going flying all over the country to different regions with the company and projects that's saving them money and saving them money. It's time for me to just, do things for myself. So life hit, all kind of stuff happened. Then I stepped out on a limb and started going for myself. And then I did a little bit of teaching at one point. A little bit of teaching, doing biology, economics, and a few other things. But after that, I just been, running a little small business, and then I do YouTube as well. So making this do what it do, and I'm starting to realize there's a lot of ways to do things for yourself out here. It's not easy just going after it, but I will always say this, a lot of people are like, well, you could do that. You could just step away, and that's real. But while you're working, like say you don't want to be working for somebody else, while you're working for them, start to position your life to a point to where you're figuring out how you can make an exit. Everybody get a success story. I just walked away and made it happen. That's not realistic for everybody. Everybody can't afford to do that. Everybody can't go out on a limb, and they got kids and stuff. But I would always say, if you're doing something for somebody else, at least be working on, no matter how long it takes, at least be working on, putting things together so that if you do want to make that move one day, you're prepared for it. So always be working towards something. Always be working towards something. All right. If you can be your own boss, TD, do it. I am. I am. Trust me, I am. I'm blessed. Just got back from Dallas for 7 weeks. Trust me, I'm my own boss. There ain't many people that can just go to another state for 7 weeks, and then come back and didn't have to, so. And right now I'm trying to, I'm building my wife's a career woman. She loves what she does, but I don't, I'm like, come on, man. But, we do what we do. It is what it is. But yeah, man, this life is just interesting, man. Life is interesting in itself. And I learned so much over the last 5 years. And all you can do is learn and learn and learn and become a better and better and better person. But 2021, man, it's all about to go down. 2021, it's about to go down. TD, where'd you get the jersey from, bro? Dope. Bro, you don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. That boy cold-blooded, ain't it? It's nice, ain't it? It's nice, ain't it? It's nice, ain't it? You like that jersey? The homie Pure Fins. Yes, Pure Fins, who y'all see in the comment section often. The homie Pure Fins sent this to me in the P.O. box. He sent this to me. I remember when he ordered it, and he was like, he would hit me up every week, bro. They just behind. Oh, that was his Marco. But he was just like, yeah, bro, trust me, I ordered you something. You're gonna like it, but they just so behind. And when it finally came, he sent it to me. Pure Fins. Yeah, I mean, we talk back and forth on a personal level, but yeah, man, I met him through the channel though. You know, that's why I love this is a family. I mean, a lot of people do send me stuff, especially when I have a PO box, which is pretty cool. And honestly, I like just rocking the stuff people send me and making sure people know who sent it to me because it's pretty cool. Like this jersey is fire. Like I wouldn't have thought about an all black, undefeated, Nike, authentic. I wouldn't even thought about it. I wouldn't have even thought about it. This is like legit, man. So that's the homie, man. I always tell him I appreciate it. But yes, man, this is what's up, man. But yeah, Pure Fins, man. So when y'all see him in the comment section when he dropped by, y'all let him know that the jersey was legit. He got one for himself. He got an all white one. I remember because I was like, man, that's cool. That was nice, and he ordered one. So that's what's up, man. New Year's about to hit in about 6 minutes. But yeah, man, it's so many people that show love on a regular basis, man. Michael Simmons, Vic Colster. Man, it's some people that literally on a regular basis show love in so many different ways, man. And Pure Fins is one, Vic is one, Michael Simmons is another, Elder Bruce Jones always showing love. I mean, it's a lot of people, man. Y'all already know the usuals, the main contributors to this channel, like Finsanity 5, been rocking with me for so long, man. I'll never forget when I first met her. I was doing live call-ins. You can call in and talk your talk. And she blew me away right away. And I said, man, we just gotta be tight. So we tight outside of TD FANSTALK. So that's my girl, man. But yeah, man, a lot of people. Owen George said, good stream, TD, for true fans. Happy New Year's. Peace out. Appreciate you, Owen. Love you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. 5 minutes away. Yes. 5 minutes away. 5 minutes away. So in these last 5 minutes, I just want y'all to really reflect, man. 2021. What are you going to leave in 2020 and pick up in 2021 that's going to be better for your life and your family's life? I know I ain't trying to be everybody's mentor and preacher and all that stuff, but real talk, man. What are you going to leave in 2021 that is not value added in your life? Because a lot of people carry non-value B. In 2020, what are you going to leave behind? And what positive in your life are you going to pick up in 2021? Think about that. Really think about that. And go for it. Go for it. 2021 is the year of no excuses for me. It's the year of no excuses. It's the year of winning. It's the year of winning at all costs. It's the year of going big or going home. And I want to act like I ain't got a home to go to. 2021. And I know we always wait for a new year, and after a month or a week, we're no longer on that. But, you know, what's something that you hate, something that you're ashamed of that you can change. A habit. It could be anything: drinking, drugs, food. It could be so many different things. Your lifestyle, addictions, whatever it is. What is it? Leave all that pain behind. Leave all that pain behind. Let's get motivated again. Let's get energy. Let's go work out. Let's feel better. Let's look better. Let's perform better. Get out of that cycle. John So Random Gaming. Leave it behind if you can. I know they deleted your comment, but I read it. Some people had that addiction for real. So leave it behind. Leave it behind. And let's go forward. Do better. If you do better, you'll play better. You play better, you'll feel better. It's a cycle. We got to get the right cycle. What are you leaving behind? And what are you going to pick up that's going to be added benefit in your life? We got to pick something up, y'all. Something that's going to be good in our life. If you subscribe to the family channel, you'll see what mine is, and I'm going to accomplish it by any means necessary. You shall see. I will accomplish it by any means necessary. What is it for you, though? I don't know. It's your business. Excuse me. But let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it together, man. Let's do it together. So we literally have 1 minute and 3 seconds left. 1 minute and 3 seconds left for New Year's. 1 minute left exactly. Time to bring it in right. Y'all already knew. Woo! 2021. 2021. Hey, 2021 is right here, man. It's right here, man. 2021. Of course, we're going to do the 10-second countdown, man. We're going to definitely do it. Oh, yeah. We had to dark them out. All right. Y'all, hope y'all ready. Shake those cups. The 10-second countdown begins right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year's! Woo! Happy New Year's, everybody. Yes, we have made it a crazy 2020. But we are officially January 1st, 2021. The future is bright for you, your family, your mama, your daddy, your cousins, your uncle, everybody. Everybody. Welcome to 2021. Hopefully we left some things behind us in the past and we're picking up bigger and better things in our lives. We are blessed to have made it to see another year. We're going to win this year. Nothing but positives this year. We're going to do things that we have never done before. We're going to experience things that we have never experienced before. We are going to overcome things that we never knew we had a chance to overcome. This is the year for new. This is the year of positivity. This is the year of love. This is the year of blessings. Not only yourself being blessed, but the ability to bless others. This is the year. And not only is this the year, this year will teach you how to carry it over into every single year yet to come in your life. Fins family, keep those fins up. It is our job. Fins family will cure this world. The Fins family, we're going to do all we can to make life better for those right by us and those that aren't around us. We are going to do nothing but bless ourselves and others, and God is going to make sure that happens for every single one of us. If you believe it, it will happen. There is power in the tongue. That's why I am sitting here and speaking everything that I possibly can that comes to mind right now that is positive, because there is power in the things that you say. And once you say it, it is literally transformed into the universe. Make it happen. Make it happen. Remove all the doubt. Remove that person and say you won't be good at it. When you're good at it, they're going to be asking you, how can you show them how to do it? Remove all the doubts. You could do any and everything. And the crazy thing is, just like you could be anything you want to be. It's so cliche, but who's really trying? Guess who? You are. In 2021, you're trying to be any and everything that you want to be, because you can be. You can be whatever you want to be, and you can do whatever you want to do. This is the time now to make a change in your life and do better, not just for yourself, but those that are around you, your family, your friends. You have to. You got to break generational curses. You got to do it. You have to step up. You got to win. It's time to grow up. It's time to leave the adolescents behind. It's time to be real men and women out here. It's time to step up to the plate. No excuses. No excuses. It is time. What don't kill you will make you stronger. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it's going to take a little more effort that you feel that you don't have. But I promise, dig deep. It's in there. And as you start winning, the natural energy is going to come over you. And you're going to keep winning. And your haters are going to wonder, why are you winning? And guess what? You're not going to register them as a hater. You're going to register them as somebody that you love and want to help succeed as well. This is the year of no drama. No drama. They hate on you, you bless them. You tell them you love them, because you do. No back and forths. We too busy winning to go back and forth. We too busy doing the right thing to go back and forth. We too busy accomplishing goals to go back and forth. Let's do it, y'all. 2021, January 1st. It starts right now. It starts right now, whatever it is. You want to lose weight? Go work out today. Make sure you get yourself a workout. Do something you never did. And then tell yourself you're going to do the same thing tomorrow no matter what happens. Well, I got off late. Well, guess what? That means you got to work out late. It doesn't matter. Nothing. We remove excuses in 2021. We remove them. We remove them. You want to stop doing drugs? Go see someone. Go see someone. Talk about some of the reasons why it's so easy for you to go to them. Whatever it is in your life, you want to stop it, do whatever it takes to be successful. But I ask all the time, are you willing to do whatever it takes to be successful? And if your answer is yes, then that means there is no excuse. You have zero excuse. If you're willing to do whatever it takes to be successful, you have zero excuse. You have nothing that can get in your way, because you're willing to do anything. You're willing to do anything. But if you're not willing to do what it takes to be successful, then this conversation ain't for you. It's for those who want to pray for you. It's for those who want to still uplift you until you are ready. So remember, over here, you got a family, you got loved ones. We're 14,215 strong, full of loved ones. We all love you. All right. And if you need help winning and getting through, reach out. We all family here. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do something special. It's a lot of people out here watching right now. You ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, you want to be a better father? Let's do it. Me too. You want to be a better husband? Let's do it. Me too. You want to be a better wife? Let's do it. Not me too, though. I can't be a wife. But anyway, you get my point, man. Whatever you want to do and whatever you want to be, let's do it. No more excuses. Let's start to evaluate our lives and talk about what's been holding us back from doing it, and let's start fixing those symptoms. Let's start fixing them, man. All right? We got this. 2021, I'm excited. TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Make sure you hit that like button because we got to get to 7,000 subscribers this year. Nothing less. We have to reach our goal. 21,215 subs by December 31st. And y'all can help us get there. Punch that like button on every video. Let your friends and family members know about the channel. And let's do this together as the Dolphins make the right decisions and we keep winning. And we keep doing things bigger and better. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's. Be on the lookout. I got a lot of things coming. And hopefully y'all support me in all the things that we're doing. I don't ask people for money. When I say support, it's really time. You know, I always tell y'all, I appreciate the support that y'all give us. My family. I always say that. Because when you support me, you helping support my family. And I appreciate that, guys. And that's even just watching the video, whatever it may be. Also, even on the family channel, we've reached over 500 subscribers. So pretty excited about that. My wife's happy about it as well. So if you're not subscribed to the Dow family channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to drop the link right now. Hopefully you get it. I'm dropping the link to the Dow family channel. So make sure you go subscribe to that. We want to go to 600 subscribers. We're taking it 100 at a time. Appreciate those who are already subscribed. We're going to have new videos releasing coming soon. Are you back at the house? Yes, I am back home now. I am back home. It's no more green screen. You want me to move something to prove it to you? You see, no more green screen. All right. Yes, I am back at the house, man. You live tomorrow as well, TD. Tomorrow is, you mean today as in tomorrow or Saturday? I think y'all mean today, Friday. Am I live today on Friday? Tonight at 9 p.m. on Dan's channel is the AFC East Roundtable. Y'all, excuse me, you know you can't miss that. You know you can't miss that. This one is going down. It's going down, man. All these fraud Buffalo Bills fans, they got to be put in place. And then they talk about they're going to triple team me. They bring in the guests and stuff to talk. They talk. We'll see. We'll see. This is a new year. New year, new Dolphins team. Whole new year, man. And we winning. Just like I'm individually winning this year. Man, that was right on cue. When I said I'm winning, my brother came into the building. Dudley Durong, what's up, homie? I don't know if you're busy right now. I'm pretty sure you are, but if not, let me know. I'll drop that link. But he said, Happy New Year's, brother. Happy New Year's to you, Doug. Much respect to you as always. Man, every time Doug come in the comment section, I get excited. And that's my boy, man. We've been rocking. I can say that now. We've been rocking together for quite some time now, I feel like. And we both doing our things, and we doing it bigger and better every year, man. And I'm excited to be talking Dolphins football with him, man. Just to be sharing a let's say, I would say a market with such a guy who isn't about drama, who he's just really all about just Dolphin Nation, man. And that's what's up. He said, nah, I got a baby on my chest. LOL. Love you, man. You literally feel like my brother. Listen, man, we ain't even gonna talk about it no more. We are, all right. And you take care of the little one, all right. I appreciate it, man. Oh boy, you bringing me back. Baby's on the chest. I got a 2-year-old about to be 3 at the end of this month. And man, you know, you taking me all the way back to month 1 and month 2. Ooh, I'm praying for you, Doug. But these are the beautiful moments, man. These are the beautiful moments. The moments you can cherish with the little one. Like, I made sure my wife slept at night. I was just, you know, I had the baby on my chest the entire time. Huh? Happy New Year. Uh-oh. Speaking of them. Oh, come on. Come play it for him. You want to eat, then why didn't you eat your dinner? We're not going to keep doing that. Hi, Cammy. Did you eat your dinner?
Yeah, I did.
You want water?
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I love you. You love me too? Cardi, you playing your flute? You got to say hi and Happy New Year's to everyone.
Hi. Happy New Year.
New Year's right here. They're right here. They're right here.
Happy New Year.
In New York. What is that, huh? Y'all done aggravating mommy? So y'all happy y'all stay up late tonight? They don't care. They just came in here to bother me. Cammy, bye-bye. Bye. And don't waste that water on the floor either. Whoo, my little blessings, right? Listen, I already told you. This is 2021 now. You don't eat your dinner. We're not giving you popcorn and snacks and stuff at night, okay? You're going to wake up in the morning really hungry, so you'll eat all your breakfast. Too bad, okay? 2021, y'all. New rules. Don't play with them. Especially these kids. Don't play with them. Duh. Better make sure they eat what's in front of them. We've been too soft as parents. Oh, they don't want that. Then let's go get them something else. Nah, we ain't wasting all that money no more. 2021. It's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wrap. Talk about I'm hungry and it's 12 at night. Well, you let me know in the morning. You let me know in the morning. Bet here, net rules. But yeah, man, I hear nothing but fireworks and gunshots outside. It's crazy. Let's win them all in 2021. I hope so. Happy New Year's, Dowls. Appreciate you, Dolphin Dawn. They don't care that this won't be, brother, to bother me. Oh, I know. My dad used to tell me to starve if I didn't want dinner. That's how I was raised up, Doug. But I'm a snitch on my wife. She got a little soft heart for her little babies. So, I just got to put that out there. But it's 2021. We done with all that. The youngest is 3 years old. He a grown man now. It's over. It's over. You 3 years old. You a grown man now. Get out my face. You in the hood. LMAO. Actually, I'm not. I'm in a really nice area. But nothing's wrong with the hood, Nothing's wrong with the hood. It's a place to live. It's a place to stay. Old enough to shave. Well, just can't give them the razor. Lord, these babies. Whew. I'm telling you, I got two for 20, y'all. I got 2 babies for $20, y'all. Let me know. Hit me up. Hit me up now. PayPal me in advance. All right. Doug and TD, Doug and TD, my YouTube bosses. Shout out to the homie Vic. He said he is old enough to start his own channel. Wow. TD, you really think we can make the Super Bowl? Why not? Why not? Why not? If our defense playing lights out, we can make anything. If we get a little bit of offensive production, we can. Sleep for dinner. Ooh, stomach full. Did you grow up in the hood, TD? You can say that, Roman. You can say that. I'll put it like this. If the worst of the worst hoods is a 1 and the nicest of the nicest neighborhoods is a 10, I got what did I grow? I grew up in like a 3.5. So you know what I mean. Your hoods that's fine though to a degree, because anyway. This tour second year, I guess technically, if you're going by years. TD, get real. You really think you're ready for the Rams in the Super Bowl? Oh, what? As soon as I saw Rams, I said, "Is this Mr. Spacely?" Sure was. Stop it, man. The Rams ain't going to no Super Bowl. I don't hear shooting, so he's not in the hood. Oh wow. Man, I want 350, 3 touchdowns from Tua because new year, new Tua. We'll see. We'll see. I thought hood are at California or something. Movies be lying to me here in New Zealand. Then, wow. Listen, Roman, for the record, hoods are everywhere, including New Zealand. Now I'm making that assumption because I don't know nothing about New Zealand, but my assumption, I believe, is going to be good. They're everywhere. All right. Anywhere there's poverty, there's typically well, other places may call it a slum or something like that. I don't know. Miami Dolphins murdered Rams in 2020. Well, we in 2020, 2021. What have we done lately? That's what it's about. Go turn that light off out there, okay? Y'all finna get ready to go to bed, okay? He is sadly mistaken. I want us in Seattle will in the listen. If we went to the Super Bowl, I want what's this team right here by me? I want the Bucks. I want the Bucks. All right. I want to beat Brady up again. What happened to AFC East Roundtable? It is tonight, 9 p.m. tonight. 9 p.m. tonight. Shake the cup of Hennessy. Oh, Hennessy, y'all tripping. Green tea. Go Hawks. Tua already in a hood. Yup, me too. Bucks in Miami. Yeah, man, I want that. But first of all, we got to get to the playoffs. First of all. Glad to see you home, TD. Welcome back, my friend. Thanks, Vic. Sunday, I ain't gonna lie, Vic. I was looking out for you on the stream. Maybe you were there and I didn't notice, but I was waiting because I was like, I know you were gonna be with your family and your grandkids, so I wanted to give you a shout out, but I never saw you. So if I missed you, please forgive me, man. But I thought about it. Can our defense hold up against Bills and Allen? Of course they can. You'll see. Tua dad is gonna beat him less in the locker room. Y'all better stop this mess now. Welcome home, brother TD. Thank you. Did you enjoy Dallas, Texas? You know I did. It's just the weather was a roller coaster. One day it's 30, the next day it's 56, and the next day is raining. The next day, it was just a roller coaster. So, and then dealing with Christmas and all of that, it was work, man. It was work. Ooh, I'm telling Coach Flo, you're not taking it one game at a time. All right. We watched you, but it was crowded crazy. Okay, cool. We just going to have to slap them in the mouth then. I ain't worried about Buffalo. TD, who's winning NBA? The Atlanta Hawks, because Rondo is there. I told y'all the Lakers last year I was right. This time the Atlanta Hawks. And you know what's funny? I told y'all last year the Lakers were winning, and I said it's because of Rajon Rondo, and y'all were laughing at me. This dude said Rajon Rondo gonna be the reason they win. This dude is a fan of Rondo. What is wrong with him? And who was the biggest reason the Lakers won? Who was the guy who made the biggest contributions in the playoffs for the Lakers? And without him, they would not have won the championship. Rondo. Told y'all, man. I've been telling y'all that. I've been telling y'all that for a long time, and everybody laugh at me every time. Now they ghost. They ain't saying nothing, but that's a whole nother story. Danny Green got them the dub. Yeah, you really tripping. He ain't hot enough, man. He got work to do, man. They got work to do. Do you really think the Bills are trash, TD? I've never said the Bills are trash, meaning it. I've only said that in a trolling environment. I'll be like, the Bills trash. They trash. That's just fandom talking. Now, I've always, when I got serious, said the Bills have a really good team. But what I will not go for is somebody saying Josh Allen is elite. That is a bunch of malarkey. That is a bunch of malarkey, man. Josh Allen is not elite. He have elite-looking games against trash defenses that play zone against him. He is not elite. How do we stop Josh Allen? You'll find out Sunday. Really, they just need to bring pressure on him. And if he beats you in the air all day, then we'll have that conversation. But right, you bring pressure on Josh Allen. But he is in the MVP conversation, though. And you think somebody care about the MVP conversation? That's just like saying he in the Pro Bowl. Why Jason Sanders ain't in the Pro Bowl? Same thing. He in the MVP conversation. And all they doing is going off of stats. The only thing they talk about are stats. So he can be in that conversation all you want him to. They only going by stats. Josh Allen has 50 minutes in the pocket every down. And that's a part of my point, man. He got all day to throw the ball. And again, he shouldn't be penalized for it. He shouldn't be knocked for it. So I get it. But come on, man. In the small sample size of Josh Allen playing against great defenses that really bring pressure and man-to-man, he looked like, just go look at his trash games, y'all. Go look at the games Buffalo lost and he threw picks or he did something stupid or he was trash. Just go look at the game and watch. You'll be like, who is this guy? He don't look nothing like when he looked good because he ain't got everybody covered or close coverage. I mean, we ain't finna get into this conversation. I'm going to stop right there. Josh Allen has skills. I agree with that. See, everybody mix up my words. Never said he was trash. He's actually a really good quarterback. He does have skills. But when we talk about elite, go look at his worst games. Why are they bad? Exactly. All those teams he beat up on and put up 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, they don't do those things. It's that simple. That's why when you get in the playoffs, that's what matters. Is Josh Allen going to win games in the playoffs? So far, no. So far, no. Chidi, will you admit Allen is above average? There's nothing to admit. Of course he's above average. He's a really good quarterback. Now I got to understand, there's elite, there's great, there's really good. Josh Allen might even be in great. He's great to me. I ain't going to front. Josh Allen is a great quarterback. But elite is a whole nother realm. If he was elite, he wouldn't have those trash games he has. And the only reason he has those trash games is because specific characteristics that other teams do. And he don't perform well in those situations. You'll see in the playoffs. Hey, TD, what do you think about the Jaguars' future? Man, they got a lot of work to do. That's an organization that just can't figure it out. Again, they're going to have to make sure they got the right coach that can galvanize young talent. This is a new generation. This is a new, like Flores is one of those guys. He can galvanize talent, young guys. He can speak to them the way he want to speak to them and get their respect. You know, this is a different league. This ain't the league where you need to hire any of these veteran or old coaches anymore, not just Jags, just in general. This ain't that kind of league anymore. You don't hire all the old veterans that did well in the past or had winning records and legends. They don't know how to talk to these young guys. In today's NFL, you need to do this. The player will look at you and curse you out right back to your face. And if you don't like it, trade me. You know, this is a different league. This ain't a league where the coaches have respect and you fear them to a degree. It's a whole new generation, man. Everybody entitled. They can care less. So you got to have the right type of coaches. And a lot of teams are missing that. You got to start from square one. Yes, Vic, thank you for that. Shout out to all of our healthcare workers who continuously put their own lives at risk every single day to help our sick and fallen people. Shout out to our healthcare workers. Special shout out to Vic's wife, Jess. She's doing it every time she goes to work. She's putting her life on the line. And we're always going to appreciate that. But it really goes a long way. This situation that we're all in with COVID is a real one. And they're the real MVPs because they're going out there risking their own. Some people can't say that. You know, some people, I know people that would, hey, if I was a healthcare worker, I would actually even contemplate, am I going to work, you know, with all of this? So they're real. They're real, man. And we love them. And if you know anyone in your life, family, household that's just like that, that's putting their life on the line, make sure you let them know how much they're appreciated. Because think about it. They don't have to. All they have to do is say, I quit. And imagine if they all did that. I mean, I don't think anybody would have a chance anymore. So I'm more than appreciative. Thank you so much. Man, Vic is legend. Absolutely. What's good? Peace, brother TD. No problem, Vic. No, thank you and yours. Thank you and yours, man. Should we draft another quarterback, bro? Of course we should. It's just the real question is when, what round. Y'all know me. I don't know what round, but I'm not gonna sit here and rule out any round, including the first. Tua is the Tim Tebow of the NFL. Nah. I see a whole lot more from Tua than Tebow. Now, Tebow was actually better in the fourth quarter than Tua. But in the first three quarters, I see a whole lot more from Tua than the Tebow. So, I don't agree with that. Third round draft the QB. King from Miami, TD. What about him? Capellas for life. What about King? Are you talking about the quarterback King? What about him? If you talk about bringing him to Miami, is that what you're talking about? The quarterback King from Miami? I don't know if that's what you're talking about. I hope not. Happy New Year's, Miles. What's up, homie? King just tore his ACL and he's returning to college. Oh, okay. I was hoping you ain't mean him for the Dolphins. No. I agree. We need to draft a QB. Oh, even if it's for our future backup, you gotta have competition and groom a backup. So we need it. Especially you got to think about it. Tua, I mean, he has a history of injuries. He even had one this year that cost him a game. So you definitely have to have a backup because Pitts ain't gonna be here forever. So we'll see. We have people to take care of Diggs. Didn't know that. Yes. Y'all gotta stop. Tua is our guy. Ace, what are you talking about? We can't draft a quarterback because Tua's our guy? I don't get that. So what happened if Tua get hurt? What do we do? You still need somebody as a backup. QB at number 3. Possibly. TD, can I ask you a question? How is Josh Allen not elite? Total yards, the first thing you do in your argument is give me stats. That's why he's not elite. I'm going to finish reading your comment, Crazy Killer 30, but the first thing you write in your argument is to start giving me stats. So let me read it, all right? TD, can I ask you a question? How is Josh Allen not elite? Total yards over 4,000 and 34 touchdowns, and we have the third hardest schedule in the league. Elite quarterbacks, you can't game plan against them. Go look at Josh Allen's worst games. That was the game plan. Send pressure, man-to-man, bottle them up. Matter of fact, one game. Go look at the Tennessee Titans game. Go look at his performance throwing those 2 picks and misfiring all over the field. The accuracy looked like it was the worst thing of all time. Go watch the game, not the highlights. Go watch the film and watch how they game plan Josh Allen. Contain the edges so he couldn't run out, sending 5 and 6, man-to-man, keeping it in front of him. Safety coming downhill on crossing routes. So he doesn't see wide open guys all day. Go watch the Tennessee game. Elite quarterbacks don't get bottled up from that. He did. Running for his life, throwing interceptions, looked horrendous. But we always, everybody has a bad game. And it's always going to be the most important game where Josh Allen has a bad one. You know why? They're going to scheme. They're going to scheme to him. So he's a great quarterback, but he's not elite. You cannot scheme an elite quarterback. Only thing you can do with an elite quarterback is try to take away a few of his weapons and let him kill you with 1 or 2 guys because he's still going to kill you. But lucky for Buffalo, they have a lot of weapons. They have a lot of weapons. But you'll see in the playoffs. That'll be my answer to you. You'll see in the playoffs. And all of those stats you threw out, don't Tannehill got the same? Tannehill going to end the season over 4,000 yards. He already got like 32 or 33 touchdowns. Josh Allen, you said 34, but Tannehill also has like 10 rushing touchdowns. And how many picks does he have? So now we out here throwing the word elite to so many people if we going off of stats. There's a lot of elite quarterbacks then if we going off of stats. Crazy Killer, who got 9 interceptions? Because I think Tannehill got like 5. Doesn't it matter we 12-3? No, it don't matter. Deshaun Watson put up all the same numbers. He ain't 12-3, but does that make him does that make Josh Allen better than him? No, that don't make him better. No, put it up. Put it up. That don't make Josh Allen better than Watson. I ain't saying that Watson is better. I'm just saying it don't make him just because he got more wins. Wins are a team stat. Wins have never been a individual player stat. Wins are a team stat. For I don't know where this notion that the quarterback is the only one who win or loses games. That has always been a false narrative. So it don't matter that he's 12-3. It doesn't matter at all. Because if it mattered that he was 12-3, then why wasn't he 12-3 last year? Why wasn't he 12-3 the year before that? Because he didn't have the same weapons he has now. Then that tells you that it don't matter. It's not on him. It's the team. It's the team. No. Don't put it. No, y'all going. Come here. You and Cammy go to bed. Tell Cammy it's bedtime. He was a rookie, TD. No, I'm just saying in general. I know he was a rookie. Well, I mean, is this, what year is this for Josh Allen? What year is this for Josh Allen? Tannehill passer rating 106.7. Allen 106.4. That's interesting. This is third year. TD, is Josh Allen playing or not? I have no clue. I think they will. I think all these starters are going to play. If you ask me, I think all these starters will play. I'm convinced they'll all play. Watson is way better than Allen. Vic said, TD, see my above comment. Give me a second, Vic. I'm trying to find it. TD, what do you think the game plan will be this week with Tua not wanting to take chances? Been seeing him not work throwing risky passes. My take. What the game plan is, honestly, it depends on if we got Parker back or not. If we got Parker back, I don't care, man. Tua ain't got no excuse. You see everybody around here with this. I think they lying. Listen, this is what people around here saying, and it's crap. Well, he don't even have his security blanket in Parker and this and that. Then I don't want to hear nothing Sunday. See, the security blanket is the guy that even when you covered, you could throw the ball to him. Even when you cover, you could throw the ball to him. So, yeah, the reason why, when the guys cover, he only want to throw to his security blanket who could win the 50-50. Well, I don't want to hear nothing if Parker playing. And Parker should be playing. But I don't want to hear nothing. If Parker is out there on that field and he holding that ball and he not letting it go because nobody's open, I don't want to hear nothing. Something will officially be wrong with Tua because all these excuses starting to run out. All of these excuses are really starting to run out. Thanks for staying up late, TD. You the man. We will see a donation soon from me. You will see a donation soon from me once I learn how to. I'm still learning, dog. You good, Capellas. Thanks for even considering it. Man, I'm kicking my camera. Thank you, man. Then take off and run. Yeah, maybe if he at least make a decision to do that too. But a decision got to be made with him. I'm so nervous and excited to watch the game this Sunday. I'm not. Let me tell y'all something. I hate to tell y'all this, but we're not going to lose the game. But if we lose the game, I'm not going to be shocked. I'm going to be disappointed, but I'm not going to be shocked. Why? Because if Buffalo plays their starters, we have no shot at beating them if Tua is playing the game not to make a mistake. Let's get that straight now. I'm going to be mad, disappointed, and hurt if we lose. But I am here to tell you right now, there ain't no way we could beat the Buffalo Bills if he's playing the game not to make a mistake. They're a good team. No, they are a great team. They deserve the playoffs. They belong in the playoffs. They're not unbeatable, but we have no chance of beating them if he's playing not to lose. Like all these games where we got to replace him and go with Fitz. Those are the games where he's playing not to make a mistake. You cannot sit there and ask our defense to hold another team under 17 points like we've been doing. Now, if our defense can hold Buffalo under 17, then hey, we might still have a chance if he's playing not to lose. But this is the Buffalo Bills. Their offense is going to get us at some point. They're going to have moments of bang. Man, they got us on that one. That's all right. Oh, they got us again. You have to literally project this game that in the best case scenario, Buffalo will score 24 points. And that's still a decent day by the defense. This is just like the Arizona game. To win, you're going to have to score 30-plus points. So if he's playing not to lose, we have no shot because when he plays not to lose, we ain't scoring over 30. We are not scoring over 30 if he's playing not to lose. They got us for 31 first game. And guess what happened in that game? Fitz ain't throw no interceptions. So he put up massive yards that Tua are not putting up and threw no interceptions. And we lost. But let me tell you the difference. We're not going to let up 31 points this time because our defense is so much better than it was before. But I'm sorry, when we played them the first time, our offense ain't really going to get much better than that, y'all. What did we put up, 28 points? And that's with the 0 interception Fitz that put up numbers in that game. Come on, man. You got to put that 2 and 2 together on that. Y'all give me a second. I want to make sure I go look at the stat line real quick. It was 31-28. Ryan Fitzpatrick threw for 328 yards and 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. And we lost. Now our defense is going to play better. So take away a touchdown and they're at 24 points. But Tua has to have the exact same game that Fitz had last time. It's just a matter of does he have 328 yards and 2 touchdowns in him? But if we see the Tua that is trying not to lose the game, that's his main focus, we ain't beating no Buffalo. We're not beating Buffalo. You can't beat Buffalo putting up 17 points. You ain't going to beat Buffalo putting up 17, y'all. Okay? You're not going to beat Buffalo putting up 17 points. It's not going to happen. Shout out to the homie Rodney Atkins, who was humbled last week. That's still in my head. He said, I sit here humbled. He said, came in late, TD. Happy New Year's, man. Appreciate you, homie. Happy New Year's to you and your family, man. But we are not beating the Buffalo Bills scoring 17 points. It's not going to happen. He has to sling the ball. And what kills me is earlier when we had this conversation, we were talking through it. And I said, so what if Tua has one of those games again where he throws the ball for 120 yards and we act like we can't score and we lose and we miss the playoffs? There's a lot of people that tend not to care. Well, he'll be better next year. It's all good. It was just the first year. And I don't mean to bring up old stuff, but I could only imagine if this was Josh Rosen. Oh, boy. I could only imagine if it was Josh Rosen. He would be getting killed right now. Josh Rosen would be getting killed, man. Josh Rosen couldn't read a defense to a can. Stop lying, Jacob. In what sense has Tua showed you he can read a defense? The only thing Tua has completed is wide open passes that have averaged 4 yards per attempt. That is the worst thing to say, is that somebody can read a defense that averages the lowest in the NFL, where 80% of the running backs in the NFL average more yards per carry than your quarterback averages in yards per throw. Did you know that? Our running back is averaging more yards per rush than we're averaging per throw, bro. No other team in the NFL has that. You know that, right? You do know that, right? I didn't even think that was possible. And say he can read defenses. No passes are going to the second level unless it's a one-on-one comeback route or something like that. And some of those look like they be about to get picked off. Come on, man. Fitz was the only way Fins could beat the Bills, and now that's a non-factor. Man, we're going to figure out a way to get this win. Flores has to make it happen through his coaching. Go put that back. That's for your Rocket. We're doing that tomorrow. What are you doing? Huh? You relaxing? Huh? You having fun? All right, you gonna go to sleep? No? Somebody come get these kids. Oh boy. B Flo will solidify his coach of the year position against Buffalo, bluffing Buffalo. Man, I really hope he wins it, though. That'll be huge. Rosen will be a starter in the NFL at some point. We'll see. Time will tell. I meant TD. Quit bashing your team, bro. I'm not bashing my team. Can you let me know how I bashed them? How am I bashing my team? I'm actually really interested for you to actually repeat what I said that means I'm bashing him. Or maybe he's speaking facts as bashing. If you have the 32nd ranked defense in the NFL, and I say, we got the 32nd ranked defense in the NFL, oh, I'm bashing my team now. All I said is a running back is averaging more yards per attempt than the quarterback throwing the ball. That's not bashing, it's facts. We have soft fans. Y'all don't start fighting against each other, y'all. Some people, hey, they put themselves out there like that. See, what part of Miami you from? I'm not from Miami. I'm from Hollywood. So, and I'm sure if you're from Miami, then you know where Hollywood is, in Broward. Literally not far from County Line Road. I am 3 minutes away from Miami-Dade County. No, we have the number one scoring defense. Now we have the number one scoring defense. Yeah, and you know what's interesting about that? Do you know that in the first 6 games with Fitz, our defense was ranked, like, if I'm not mistaken, like number 22? In the first 4 games, we were ranked number 28. Yeah, in the first 4 games, we were ranked number 28 in defense. And then when we played the Jets in San Francisco, we went up to number 22. And for the rest of the season, we went all the way up to number 1. That shows you how bad the defense was the first 4 games. And people are like, oh, Fitz was 3-3 and Tua is literally like 6-2. No, the defense was terrible under Fitz in the first 4 games. Terrible. But you know the biggest stat is right now, our offense. Right now, y'all, our offense is literally, if I'm not mistaken, ranked like number 20, 24 or something like that. Our offense is ranked like 24 or 26. I got to go back and look. But under Fitz, our offense was ranked number 12. That says a lot. Under Fitz, the offense was ranked 12th. And right now, it's like either 24 or 26. I got to remember which one. You don't think Greer and Flores feel some type of way about our offense being ranked in the bottom quartile of the NFL under their quarterback? We ranked 13 and now it's 23. I thought we were ranked 12 and now it's like 24. Well, I guess it's still the same. We were ranked 13th and now 23. You don't think they look at that and feel and that ain't a part of the evaluation? I don't know what Parker is, but I believe he'll go. I believe he'll go. I hope he goes. Greer knows who to pick in the draft. I can't wait. I think the draft night is going to be fireworks. I really think some people are going to be happy and some people are going to be shocked. I think in the draft, some people are going to be shocked. Some people are going to be shocked in the draft this year. I'm telling y'all, stay tuned. I really think so. The draft people are going to be like, man, oh my, I can't believe that. People are going to think whatever we do, they're going to think we wasted. People are going to be shocked. Oh boy, I can't wait. Is there an AFC roundtable this week? Yes, tonight. Tonight. Get ready for it. Going to be fireworks on TD Fins talking the weeks leading up to the draft. Yeah, we'll see. Tua is better than Lawrence. We don't know. Y'all said Tua was better than Herbert, too. You said Tua was better than Burrow. So I don't know. Time will tell. 9 p.m. as always, Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern. The round table. If they switch it to 9:30, I'll let you know, but I believe it's still 9 p.m. Tua is not better than Lawrence. Stop it. Man, nobody knows. We don't know. Because Lawrence got to come in the NFL and play an NFL down. He can come out and be like, oh, man, he ain't looking good. You never know. That's my thing. You never know. Yeah, we can go off of college, but college ain't the NFL. You never know. I want Dan Mitchell to sweat on live TV. TD, tell the people what you got in that cup. Right now it's just ice. Before that, it was green tea. So that's all. Tua needs to step up big time this week. Everybody knows it, and I hope so. And that's the thing. I just feel like he has it in him. Like the Arizona game, that was some big boy stuff. I like what I saw. Was it the Patriots game in the fourth quarter? I like what I saw. Outside of that, man, but even in that game, even in that Patriots game, it was so rough early on. It was like, oh, like the only complete game he's put together was Arizona. I don't know if y'all would agree, but that is the only complete game he put together. The only complete game. The Patriots, I was just, impressed at how it was actually not good most of the game. It was like, whatever, the same old stagnant. It ain't terrible, but it ain't great. But then in the fourth quarter, it was just a good spurt of great in one quarter. And I love that. But out of his entire rookie campaign, which is going to end up being 10 games, or right now we could say 9 is in the books, we've only seen one complete game. Out of 9 games, we have only seen one complete game. And that is the fact, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how you want to slice it, he has started in 9 games, and only one of them has been a complete game in his performance. And that was against the Cardinals. Against the Cardinals. And I don't want to argue it a negative way, but nobody had his number yet. Nobody had him figured out. That was early trying to figure it out. Now people just know, put pressure and, take away the first option. Let's see how he reacts. And it hasn't looked good. So 9 games in and you only got one complete performance, but we're supposed to just ignore everything else. What is Tua's record? 0-0. Because Tua doesn't have a record. The Miami Dolphins have a record, but Tua doesn't have a record. What record are you talking about? The record of him putting a complete game together? Then it's 1-8. The team record since Tua started, 7-2. So I don't know, when you say his record, I don't know what you mean. In what facet? He won 1 game. That was Arizona. That was the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah. And he didn't win it, but he was the number 1 contributor. Close the door, okay? He was the number 1 contributor of that Arizona game. But that is the only game he's been the number 1 contributor. And it was a thing of beauty. I love what I saw. That was some big boy stuff. But again, it was early in his 9 games, and nobody had his number. They weren't even sending pressure on him. But we supposed to ignore all of that. It's okay that he only had 1 complete game. What about the Chiefs game? What about it? Is this something that it wasn't a bad game. I think that was one of his better games. I don't know. I mean, isn't that the game where he actually turned the ball over too, though? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe it wasn't that game. I remember one game that he was looking good, but also he turned the ball over. So it was like that kind of killed us. Yeah, no, it was the Chiefs game. He turned it over. Hold on. I'll look it up. I think it was the Chiefs game. He threw a pick because it was one of his best throwing games where he had a lot of yards. Bingo. Yep. It was the Chiefs game where he threw the interception, but he had 316 yards. He doubled his average. But you see what happens when you have more cracks at it? When you throw the ball more, you give yourself more exposure to turn it over. So y'all wonder why he got so little interceptions, because he hadn't thrown the ball much. But he got a pick in the game where he actually threw the ball a lot. .316 yards, but he had to throw the ball 48 times. 48 times. Whew. Man. 48. One moment. Gotta do this real quick. And he wasn't even 60% completion in that game. It was 57. 57% completion. Well, 58. 28 of 48, 316, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And if I'm not mistaken, and here's the thing that'd be tough about it. If I'm not mistaken, right? Those two touchdowns he had, didn't it come off of turnovers in our own territory? I know one of them he scored because we were already in the red zone. You see, like, I remember that game now. Like, we only had like one drive where he took them all the way down the field. It was like one drive in that Chiefs game where we went all the way down the field. All those other ones were literally like, all the other ones were from a turnover or something, where we turned the ball over and we were already in the red zone. I remember now, if I'm not mistaken, the gist of that game was this. The 2 touchdowns he threw, we intercepted Mahomes in our own territory, so it was easier to get in the end zone. We weren't far to go. And then another one was from a turnover, and he ran it in. Let me see. Did he have a rushing touchdown? I think I remember. It's got to be that game. And only one time in the whole game, he took the ball down the field. And I think we still was stuck with a field goal on that possession. Bingo. Yep. He ran in for a touchdown too. Yep. 3 touchdowns on the ground. 3 touchdowns and 1 field goal. Yep. So it wasn't a bad game, but honestly, we took advantage of Mahomes' turnovers. Mahomes had 3 interceptions. And if I'm not mistaken, we also got a fumble in that game. I think it was like 5 turnovers or something that we got in that game. It was like 5 turnovers we got in that game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I remember this game. Absolutely. Eric Rowe got an interception. Byron Jones got one. Xavier Howard got one. Oh, yeah. Definitely remember this game. And the defense was eating. They were giving us opportunities. So when you really think about that game, I want y'all to really think about it. Mahomes throwing 3 picks and we got a fumble, but I could have sworn we had like 5 turnovers, by the way, in that game. But think about it, man. That don't happen. Had our defense not did what they did, we would have got blown out, because the defense is the reason we had the 27. We would have got blown out if the defense didn't do what they did. The defense gave us the ball in the Chiefs' territory 3 times out of the 5 takeaways. 3 times. Where we already in range. 3 times. Had the defense not been lights out and Mahomes wasn't turning the ball over like that, man, we would have gotten blown out. They scored 33 points with the takeaways, with 5 takeaways. Come on. So yeah, he statistically it looks like a great game, but it don't tell the story at all. We could not move the ball down the field. We could not move that ball down the field. We punted the ball 5 times. Yeah, they lost a fumble. We even had the ball longer than them. We ran way more plays than them, 77 versus their 61. And we turned them over. That show you we going a whole bunch of dink and dunk plays. Wow. We kept them under 100 yards rushing. That's interesting. Now, something's weird on here. Hold on. 287. They say Tua got 316 yards, but that must be all purpose because they say our passing yards in the game was 287. So something not adding up. Something not adding up at all. Yeah, they're adding his rushing yards. So he actually didn't throw for 316. He threw for 287. He threw for 287 in that game. Somebody said fourth quarter stats. Let me see if I have them by quarter. Give me a second. I have to go to ESPN instead of the Dolphins. Give me a second. I'll find it for you. Fourth quarter stats versus the Chiefs. Is that what you're talking about? You'll have to let me know. Is that what you're referring to in that game? The fourth quarter stats versus the Chiefs? No. Go to bed. Okay, well, help them clean up, okay? All right, let me see. Do they give me stats by quarter? TD, just listening to the commentary, I feel like you highly skeptical of Tua. Oh, I mean, I don't have to sugarcoat anything. I'm beyond skeptical. I'm actually beyond skeptical about Tua at this point. Why am I skeptical? Because number one, I haven't gotten any it factor that make me feel really good inside, and nothing's wrong with that. That doesn't write his that doesn't give you the conclusion. That don't mean he's not going to be the guy. He might still be the greatest of all time. But why else am I skeptical? Because the man has played 9 games, and only one of them you can attribute to him really having the big impact on the game. You know, I also give him credit for the Patriots game, the last one that we just played in the fourth quarter, but 3 quarters of blah play. So, yeah, I'm skeptical. You know, 8 out of 9 games where your impact wasn't like beyond great. Now, the positive side is he doesn't turn the ball over, but he also doesn't throw the ball much to turn it over. You know, that's just law of large numbers. Like people have to realize that too. Law of large numbers. So the more you throw the ball, the more chance you have of throwing a pick. But at the same token, his sample size is always low. It's always low. Another thing, man, I have yet to see a consistent ability to just go downfield at will the stretch of the field. Now he looks better when we spread the receivers out, but the problem with that is if we play a good secondary and there's no separation, I have no confidence that he's going to let the ball fly. He's going to hold on to it and not even throw it out of bounds. You know, if there's no separation, we're going to take a sack. So, yeah, I'm skeptical. I don't think, and honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with anyone being skeptical. Honestly, those who aren't skeptical, really, they're just in their mind, it's really It's really a case of they love Tua so much. They seen him in college. They were fans. They believe in him, and they thinking that he's going to be the same guy. And nothing's wrong with that. That is supreme confidence. But the eye test is telling me something totally different. What we see with our eyes, you did not see this Tua in Alabama. You saw the same interception ratio. It was great, right? You saw him throwing the ball to open receivers at Alabama like he's doing now. But when they're not open, you're seeing less attempts than what you saw at Alabama. How many times you think he threw the ball per game in Alabama? I'll probably guarantee he threw the ball double. He threw the ball double in a regular game. He probably threw the ball 2 times as much as he does now. Why? Because somebody's always wide open in Alabama when he was playing. They were wide open. And I always said this. I said, how is Tua going to react when the guy isn't wide open? Well, he's one of the most accurate quarterbacks. How in the heck do you grade accuracy when guys are wide open? And let me give you an example of what I mean by that. You watch his college film. He'll throw a go route to a wide open receiver. The receiver turns around and slows down their sprint. Like they running fast, trying to get out there. And then they clock the ball, they see the ball, and now they got to reduce their speed. Got it. And then they go. But since it was a completion, it goes a part of the accuracy rating. But accuracy is really graded off of the eye test. Was the guy running in stride when he caught it? Or did he have to slow up a little? Did he have to reach back for it? Was it actually behind him, but it was still caught? See, they don't put those in those stats. If a guy's coming across the middle and he catches the ball, but he has to reach behind him to get it and then regather himself and work and run, they don't put that in the stat. They just say it was complete, accurate. So they automatically, he's one of the most accurate quarterbacks ever in college football history. Bro, he's throwing the wide open receivers. So you can't tell me what's accurate or not. Look at all the dropped interceptions that Tua had this year where people dropped them. How accurate was he? How accurate was he? So, yeah, I'm concerned. I'm not going to sit around here and be one of these homers like, man, y'all tripping. Tua's going to be the guy. You'll see. Watch. When we get a new offensive coordinator or when things start getting better, you'll see. Once he get weapons, you'll see. Look at all the drop passes also, TD. Can somebody please stop talking about drop passes? Do you know that our receivers don't drop the passes at that much higher of a rate than anybody else? Y'all were complaining about drop passes in a game. Tua went 20 of 26. Where there were only 2 drops. He went 20 of 26, and y'all were complaining about those 2 drops. You know what? Thank you. Somebody just put this in the comment section, and this is going to be my argument going forward. When somebody says, what about drop passes, TD? I'm going to say, what about the dropped interceptions? There were more dropped interceptions than there were drop passes. Just like them receivers dropping, them corners dropping. Man, I couldn't have had a better comeback. Thank you. Whoever put that in the comment section. What about the drop passes, TD? What about them dropped interceptions? What about them dropped interceptions? Same thing. Somebody said he should have 10 plus interceptions. Nah, I think, he should have how many he has. This is the game of football. They dropped him. That's on them. He ain't got them. You can go across the league and say that. You know how many dropped interceptions X got this year? X should have 15 interceptions right now, but he ain't got them. So I never say what somebody should have. I just point out that the reality is all this accuracy stuff, some of these balls have been directly in cornerbacks' hands. They have been in cornerbacks' hands. So how many interceptions he should have is the exact amount that he has. That's a part of the game. It is what it is. But we're not going to ignore it. We are not going to ignore it. Mahomes is an elite with those 16 drops. 16 drops. Loving these streams. Appreciate his ears. Thank God they working on the next gen stats. Yep. Whose channel is it? It's on Dan's channel. It's on Dan's channel. Tua got the hand of God on him, I believe. Send Tua some positive energy when we pray, Dolphins fans. We humble and hungry and we destined. Yeah, I hope so. God working mysterious ways. He working mysterious ways. Yeah, he has 16 interception drops. Who has 16 interception drops? Tua? I don't think he had that many. Now, don't get me wrong. I see 1 or 2 a game, but I don't know about that many. I will put it at least around 9, maybe. Not no 16. Maybe y'all see a stat somewhere that say he did, but I haven't seen that. Oh, Mahomes does. Oh, okay. I don't know. I haven't followed every Mahomes game to know how many interceptions that he's had dropped. I have no clue. You can't argue drop passes without including drop interceptions. I never thought about it that way, but that is huge. People want to talk about drop passes, but that's a false narrative, y'all. Like literally, the drop passes have been so minimum for Miami. People just amplify them when they happen so that they can defend Tua. Think about that game with Jakeem Grant, where the deep ball that touched Jakeem's fingers. In that whole game, there were 3 drop passes, y'all. One to Gesicki that was a tightly covered ball. Jakeem Grant like twice or something like that. But out of the 30 passes, 3 of them was dropped. And they made it sound like it was 15. Man, these guys dropping balls all over the field. That's why Tua can't do this or do that. That happens every single game for every quarterback. But it's amplified when it's Tua. It's overly pointed out when it's Tua. Y'all gotta stop that mess, man. Because nobody said nothing when Tua threw those deep balls to Grant and overthrew him by 8 feet. That man in a 2-week period threw 4 deep balls to Grant and only one of them was catchable and it was dropped. So you mean to tell me if he had thrown all 4 of them on the money, Grant would go 0 for 4? Stop lying to yourself. Stop. If Grant connected on one of those, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But guess what? Who didn't deliver the throw? 4 passes, Tua delivered one of them. 4 passes, Grant dropped one of them. And you getting mad at Grant? Think about it. Who should you really be mad at? You throw the ball deep 4 times and you only throw it right 1 time. And your receiver drops it that 1 time. Who should we really have a problem with? Come on, man. Amen. Still hate Grant. Yeah, you can hate Grant, but we need to put that energy on the right person, though. We sitting here, the man was wide, and that's the crazy thing. Grant was wide open. Grant was wide open on all 4 of them. But he only had 1 chance out of all 4. And that happened to be the one that he dropped. It's your job to catch the ball. I agree. Shame on Grant for dropping the one that he could have caught. But it's also the quarterback's job to deliver it. Why did he only deliver 1 out of 4? In a 2-week period, he threw 4 deep balls. And matter of fact, I'm willing to argue with you right now, that were the only deep balls he's thrown all season. Am I wrong? Them were the only deep balls he threw all season. The whole season, I believe those were the only 4 deep balls he threw. And only one of them was on the money, and it was dropped. The other 3, he either overshot them in Denver or undershot them. I don't remember where, but that happened. I don't remember any other deep balls more than 35 yards. Somebody said, check down, God. You right, TD. Correct me if I'm wrong. Acknowledge me if I'm right. I don't mind being corrected because I want to make sure on this channel I'm giving you the facts. But for those who be like, oh, you wrong, tell me why. Tell me why. It's crazy, man. These are facts. We like, oh, Grant needs to be replaced. He dropped one of the Royal King's balls. But the King can throw it 4 times and miss 3 times, and it's okay, though. It's okay. A deep ball to Mike in the Kansas City game for a touchdown. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, man. Give me a second. A deep ball to Mike in the Kansas City game. You see what I'm saying? I said, what's another pass that he had over 35 yards? Somebody just said a deep ball to Mike in the Kansas City game. What are you talking about? It was a 29-yard gain was Gesicki's deepest ball. 29 yards. I'm sitting here. Mike Gesicki went 5 of 65 versus Kansas City. And his long was 29. And he was targeted 6 times, completed all of them. And I remember they crucified him for the one that he dropped. He went 5 of 6 in the game, and everybody got mad at the one that he dropped. Y'all see what I be talking about, man? See what I'm talking about? Yes. No TV, y'all. I know our sleeping schedule is off because we traveled yesterday and we drove overnight from Miami, but we got to get back on schedule, okay? Maybe that's why I'm up easily right now, because our sleeping schedule is really off. Take care of me. Nope, y'all ain't gonna do this to me tonight. Take care of me. Y'all go to bed, okay? They're gonna go play with some more toys. Coming here in 15 minutes and they, daddy. Bye-bye. Love you. Fitz balls out with the same exact players around. I blame the scheme they run with Tua. They don't trust him yet, and he plays like it too safe. But Jason, I kind of disagree, because like, go watch some film. It's the exact same scheme. And everybody's still covered. Fitz ain't throwing the wide open receivers either. Like, literally, some of the plays are exactly the same. Some of the plays are exactly the same. One of them last time, Fitz was like, Tua had that play earlier, and we came back to it with me. It's the same plays. The problem is you don't never see it being the same play because Tua never throws it deep. Fitz will have a 40-yard completion where they don't run that play for Tua. Go watch the plays. People running 20, 30, 40, 50-yard routes all the time with Tua on the field. They aren't different plays. People keep saying that. They just have different results. Different results. Now, you know what is different? The formations. In a lot of situations, some of the same things they're trying to accomplish, they run different formations. But you have to understand why they're running the formation they're running with Tua. They would love to spread it out every game with Tua. But if they send a 5-man blitz and it's 5-on-5, have y'all not noticed that sometimes Tua even runs into the pressure? Another thing on the 5 wide, the problem with Tua is he's always going to see a guy open right away and he's going to get it to him instead of letting the play develop to what they're really trying to get. That's reading the defense. This is what the defense is. I should have this route behind the defense over here. Hike the ball. Oh my gosh, I see somebody open right away. Let me hurry up and get it to him. Bam, he got it. Ooh. Okay, we got the 4 yards. Versus the guy that would have came open, but you don't know where the pressure coming from. You don't know how long you got. So let me just get completions. The weapons shouldn't matter if you are so-called future. I agree and disagree with that. The weapons will always matter on how good you can be. Well, in the more things you can do. But your execution shouldn't matter regardless of the weapons. Make the play. The coaches in the film will tell you who messed it up. But you got to do your job. You can't worry about who's good and who's not out there. You got to execute. The more weapons you got, the more you can do. The more options you have. But guess what? If you don't have them, how can you make plays? Again, Fitz is making plays. And when you see Fitz making plays, go look at the replay. Nobody's really open. Even the last game when he brought us back and won, go look at them plays. Was people really open outside of the Hail Mary? And honestly, had the helmet not been grabbed, that would have probably, the safety would have got there and either rocked Hollins or it would have been an incompletion. The guy grabbing the helmet is what made it a shorter pass and got him out of bounds with a wide open guy. But there were Gesicki in double coverage across the middle over that seam. Tua don't throw that ball. Not at the end of the game like that. Because when Gesicki caught it, it was a bang, bang. He even hurt his shoulder on that. You saw him on the sideline? Did you see him on the sideline? Bang, bang. And Gesicki was hurt on that play. But Fitch knew, sneaking in there, he got the hands, he got to make a play. He made the play, but Tua don't even throw that. Engraving in the house. What's up, homie? He said, is Tua going to get y'all in? Man, I'm really hopeful, man. I really hope that this is the game that says, hey, Dolphin fans, rest assured, next year it's on. I'm going to have a training camp under my belt. I'm going to have an offseason under my belt. Coming back from that injury, this was just a first year. Next year, y'all going to be blown away by me. And getting us in the playoffs would be a good way to start that. It'll be a good way to start that. And I would feel good about it. I would feel good about it. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. Whew. We don't know if Tua is the guy yet. Stop. I agree. We don't know if he's the guy yet. It's like Tua doesn't have any trust in his wide receivers. I don't think it's a lack of trust in the wide receivers. I just think it's the type of quarterback he is. The guy don't look open. Why would I throw it to him? That guy don't look open. Why would I throw it to him? Wait, hold up. Nobody looks open. And by the time he realizes I don't have nobody to throw it to, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, is this when they say I need to throw it away? Bang, he sacked. Oh, I missed it again. Or have better vision on the field and see that even though that guy isn't open, if I place the ball over his shoulder, since the defender is underneath and he looks covered, I at least give him a chance to make the play. But nah, the guy is so close, I'm not even going to take that chance. That would require me to be like so accurate. Like I would have to make the perfect throw in the perfect spot at the perfect time. And this isn't a typical slant where I'm dodging it between two defenders. This one actually take a little kiss, a little dumpy, and a little teardrop over the top. That's how I see it, y'all. You give me two defenders and I got to split the two and bam, hit them. I'm going to look beautiful. They're going to be like, ooh, did you see that pass from Tua? Because I've seen a lot of those this year. I've seen at least 6 of them. I'm like, now that was a pass by that kid. But it's always splitting defenders. One guy here, one guy there, and you got to get it right in the middle, and they crashing, catch, bang. Ooh, he got that ball right in there. But y'all do realize a bullet spiral ain't the only type of throw in the NFL. Back shoulders. Teardrops, dump ins, all of that. Those are passes too. I ain't talking about your fades and all of that. No, we talking about winning Xavier. It's the same thing with Xavier Howard. Look at all Xavier Howard picks on crossing routes. When Xavier Howard goes underneath and he just pick you off. If the quarterback would have teardropped it, Xavier Howard would be beat for a touchdown. It's the type of throw that you got to make depending on how the defender is playing you. That's the caveat with X. Everybody want to throw a bullet straight to their guy when X guarding them. But if you teardrop it, X ain't got half the picks he got right now. Matter of fact, he getting burnt for touchdowns all over the field because he gambles and goes for that underneath. But the greatest quarterback is going to teardrop that ball in. To only where their guy can get it, or is an incompletion. But that shows you how inaccurate these quarterbacks are. Look at the way they be throwing. I want you to go look at all X interceptions. Look at the quarterback and the receiver. Don't look at X. Why the receiver always got to slow down or wait on the ball or something like that. You know how they always say, oh, X be baiting you? He does because he knows some receivers aren't accurate. But how can you bait somebody? Like think about it. If a receiver is beating X by 3 feet, right? And the receiver is the same speed as X and they're going down the field. Ain't no such thing as baiting if the ball is put in the perfect spot, led in front of them, where the receiver got to put their arms out and catch it on the run. There is zero chance to intercept it if you run in the same speed as the corner. But that ain't what be happening. The receivers usually got to slow down and wait a little when X recovers. He recovers. Same thing, man. These quarterbacks aren't that accurate. They just aren't that accurate. All these guys, these receivers out here waiting on the ball to come to them and stuff. X has the makeup speed. No, I get that, but you're missing what I'm saying. X ain't the fastest guy out there on the field. If we're going stride for stride and X is already beat by 3 feet, if you throw the perfect ball, it is impossible to be intercepted. That's just common sense. If I'm running in front of you and you are behind me, and we're running the same speed, you have no chance to get in front of me because we're running the same speed. Now all I need is the quarterback to put it out to where I reach my hands out. It's just common sense. That's just common sense. And X knows these guys, these quarterbacks in the NFL, it's not many of them that could throw teardrop passes dumping over the top as a floater. It ain't many of them that can do it. That's why he always takes the underneath route. On in routes and all that, he cut before the receiver sometimes. He always takes the underneath to get his interceptions. And that's smart because these guys are throwing bullets trying to get it straight there. And you get picked off. Same thing happened in Seattle with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Made me mad. One of the reasons we lost that game in Seattle. The receiver was wide open in the end zone. Like literally nobody was around him. All Fitz had to do is throw a floater over the top. What did he do? He threw a bullet straight to him. And what did the defender do? He came underneath it by literally like 8 feet in front of the receiver. He just slid in the ball lane and intercepted it. When the guy behind him was wide open. It's the kind of pass you throw. It's the kind of pass you throw. Do you think Ruddock is the future? Should he start? No. I ain't going that far. I think Ruddock can still be developed as a really good backup, though. And if he get an opportunity to start in this league and he shows his thing, because before we saw him against a lot of second and third string guys when he did get a shine in preseason and he looked really good. And I like that. But at the same token, he got to one day, hopefully he'll get some starter opportunity and we'll see. It's that simple. X prove you wrong, TD? Question mark. If so, how do you use that experience with Tua? Maybe have more patience. I think that was. X didn't prove me wrong. What we saw in the past from X, I would call out. When he played like a bum and lazy on the field, I called that out. The difference is I was wondering, did we already get the best out of X? I knew X skill always. X just used to get beat a lot. And he's improved on his coverage skills. I just didn't know that he had that in him to continue. And that's where I was wrong. I didn't know that he would continue it at such a high level. But as far as Tua, you got to be able to prove something first of all, and then me doubt that you can maintain that before we even get to that conversation. X was never a guy that we just had to have patience with. He had already showed in a Pro Bowl season who he was. My thing was he going to be able to sustain it, and was he going to be able to stay healthy with it? And I felt like the odds were against him in that regard, so I was wrong in that regards. But he already proved it making a Pro Bowl. Tua ain't did nothing. Tua ain't did nothing yet. He got to go do something. Well, X was jogging up and down the field. That was only in the first few weeks, man. And like I said, in like week 4, I said I'm gonna credit that to him getting back, full speed because he hadn't played in so long. Anyway, man, time is going, man. I think we almost did a whole nother 2.5 hours. I did a stream earlier today for 2.5 hours. I'm about to get out of here. I ain't know there's so many people that be up so late. Maybe it's just New Year's. But I don't know. I might have to get some late night streams in, huh? Y'all like the late night streams? And I'm about to get out of here, probably put a movie on with me and the wife, say our prayers for the New Year's, and get to work January 1st. Love y'all. Go get out of here. Thank y'all for chopping it up with me. It's greatly appreciated, man. It's 2021. That's a win, y'all. Peace. I'm out.